that coming behind me.
Do you have a ratings goal at the end of the season?
I feel like that I can get into maybe to the 80s this year, maybe 90s that year after that. But my goal is just to keep steadily building. I think I was at a 76. I think that's what I'm at. So get that to 80 and then bump it up and keep going from there.
And now that you're going to be in the game, are you going to play with your player?
Oh yeah, that's all they always. My boy Bernardo, that's all he talks about. Bro, you're about to live in 2K22. Like, oh my God, he about to play.
You're going to be playing with your My Player in the park.
Oh, for sure.
And you have a chance to get that NBA logo.
I might do that, but you know, a lot of people talk trash.
And it's all happening in Minnesota from the Target Center in Minneapolis. The Trailblazers taking on the Timberwolves. For Portland, they've won. Welcome to the NBA on DA.
Well, guys,
He's certainly come a long way, DA. Thanks. The starters for the Portland Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. And it's Cornette in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Timberwolves, they've got Beasley. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with McDaniels. And there's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Junior in at the 3 spot. And towards the end of the season, Brent, we're seeing lottery teams give their young guys even more minutes.
And sometimes there's those games where young guys are getting opportunity to play. Coaching staffs are having an opportunity to evaluate their young talent. And there's always that spoiler game where the young guys step up and beat a team they're not supposed to, and how that kind of confidence can carry over.
Here's Herter. Minnesota with the rebound. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Trailblazers and came away with the win.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
McCollum with the ball, now guarded by Towns. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Down low, here's Junior, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's the toughness that a coach really loves to see, as Junior just looks at the defense and sets himself up to go.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
The Trailblazers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Lillard. Makes it off the glass.
Well, compact and strong, Lillard using his frame and still finishes.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in.
And one thing that I don't think Dame Lillard gets enough recognition for, he's an absolutely fantastic leader for this team. The exact kind of captain you would want.
Dame Lillard doesn't do anything with regards to making excuses for some of the reasons why the team may come up short. All he's concerned with is, how can we get better? That's the kind of leader you can get.
It's his first trip to the line.
And examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Junior the pass to Towns. The feed to Junior. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Man, they're making everything and look confident. 5 shots, 5 makes.
Here's Lillard. A beautiful reverse layup.
Finishing in traffic, it's something you want your point guard to be able to do, and Damian Lillard can do that.
And Junior throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And Herter gets it to go.
Well, that's who Herter is outside on the perimeter, a confident long-range shooter.
To the paint, here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed's checked in. Harrison Barnes comes in for McDaniels. Hayes is checked in for Malik Beasley. And it's Wright in for Russell. Portland also making some changes. Westbrook's checked in. And it's Simons in for C.J. McCollum. No good from Lee.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who could play at such a high level offensively.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Simons. Portland again missing.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Lee against Wright. To the middle. Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Oh, and he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff. Inside, Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
And there's the pass to Lee. Here's Simons. Softly drops in the floater.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Junior kicks to Wright. Timberwolves passing it around. To the inside. Lee outside. Here's Simons. Here's the three. No good that time. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Timberwolves lead by 8. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And before the game, we ran into Damian Lillard, who touched upon the team's camaraderie.
What we've learned is staying together, staying with it, staying positive.
And Greg, of course, he helps keep everyone on the same page.
He communicates well with his teammates, and he listens. That's why they trust him. The discussions go both ways.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
There's so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Trailblazers, T.J. McConnell is out there with Lee, and it's Cornette in at the 5 down low. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Pelicans, lit up the floor. He scored 40 points and throughout the game took smart, efficient shots that found the bottom of the net. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. But they won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him, we'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Now, here's McConnell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And Junior throws it down.
Right now operating on another level, almost like Junior's floating out there.
Trailblazers trail by 9. Now a timeout called by Portland. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage if you do.
Is making a switch here. Simons is checked in. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the half. Russell passes to McDaniels for the 3, and Russell gets it to go. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
No hesitation as D'Angelo Russell, someone who does not lack confidence.
Throws it up high. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one,
A
Kevin.
little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. And Wright kicks to Russell. Pass to Junior. Back to Russell. A wide open look here for Wright. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Trailblazers trail by 12. Pass to Herter. Here's Simons. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Passes it to Herter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And Junior throws it down.
So Junior on the inside establishes his position, and then just an elevator to get up.
Lillard fires away from way outside. And the last shot of the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Beasley is out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Junior. Then there's McDaniels, and it's Towns in at the 5 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They trail by 16. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Yeah, not something you want to do. You let Lillard drive all the way to the rack, and he will throw it down.
Russell kicks to Junior. Back to Russell. Outside, Towns. And it's Russell in the corner. Here's Junior. Oh, that was huge!
Oh, okay, Junior. I see you out there.
Trailblazers trail by 16. Now McCollum. No points in the game yet for him. Offensive rebound. And he jams it with authority.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Minnesota calls timeout. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Vanderbilt's checked in. And Hayes subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. And Portland with a change here, too. Lee's checked in. Now here's Hayes. Defense is right there. Vanderbilt the pass to Junior. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in. The Timberwolves have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
McCollum outside. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's Herter. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Junior, stolen by McCollum. Shoots, and again it's Portland converting.
Well, getting to the right spot so important in the offense, and Herter positioned himself well in the fast break.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. Let's get an update on Barnes. What's the status, David?
The guys, I had a moment to catch up with Minnesota's head athletic trainer. He told me that it's a sprained knee, and while he is in extreme pain right now, he appears to have escaped without suffering any tears. They're going to keep him off the court for the time being, and they don't rule out the possibility that he'll have to miss a few more games as a result. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Hopefully we'll see him very soon. Junior, that's tipped. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I tell you what, he was on a mission on that possession. Did not stop working until he got it up and in.
Beasley outside. Here's Vanderbilt. Misses from short range.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Reed. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the paint. Here's Junior. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. Leaps for it. But they'll get another chance. Here's Simons. Shoots the three. Sinks the triple. Simons has got 7 points.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Back to right. Wide open look. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Simons. He's got 7. Good. Simons has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Here's Junior. Towns trying to get open, and that one's good. Junior's got 38 points.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. McConnell finds McCollum from downtown, and it's McDaniels with the rebound. Now here's Junior. He is guarded by McCollum.
And look how Junior's ability to read the defense pays off. Finds an opening, and bam.
Here's Simons. No good. And so, guys, it's Junior making things happen for the Minnesota Timberwolves. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. We'll return shortly. In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, we've got Damian Lillard. He's out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Simons in at the small forward position. Plays it up and banks it in. Simons has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Portland. Timberwolves leading by 12. Russell passes to McDaniels. Got a piece of it. Here's Junior, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Trailblazers trail by 14. Here's McConnell, and the layup's good off the glass. McConnell's got his first bucket in this one.
Now their plan working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
The shot will not fall, so the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Lillard attacking. It's good.
You know, not many guys can change pace on the dribble the way Lillard does it. Just phenomenal.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Beasley's checked in. Kevin Huerter, he is checked in for the Trailblazers. Lee comes in for T.J. McConnell. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And the foul called on Junior. That is his first foul of the game. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
On the wing, Lee, covered by Beasley. The lead now in single digits.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
To the middle, here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Sometimes it's the simple play that's most effective. D'Lo with a nice assist.
Trailblazers trail by 10. Lillard looking around. Here's Cornette, defended by Towns. Cornette passes to Huerter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He in the posts. Tomasevic. Minnesota with the rebound. McDaniels got his 5th rebound in this one. Up the floor, here's Towns. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And now a 12-point Timberwolves lead.
Love to see the pass there from Junior. Get others involved. That attitude is great for the ball club.
Lillard from outside. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Beasley finds Russell. Towns for 3. That one no good. And the Trailblazers going the other way. In the corner, Huerter with it. Down low. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Lillard becoming better at staying patient, knowing that at any point in a possession, he can take advantage of somebody. That time he found the open man.
Russell passes to Junior. Russell against Lee. And they double up Russell. There's the pass to Beasley. That's the 3 fly. Good it is. This goes to Town. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
And he really has a nice stroke as Beasley's jumper is able to fall.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 13. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Junior.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight. because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Portland again missing. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 17 points was their biggest margin.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Timberwolves.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And when you look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding in tonight will make it 58.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Junior.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you. And you got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Beasley outside. Pass to Junior. Connects again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Whistle blows. If that's going to be a travel.
And to make...
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you next time.
I need the money, I need it lump sum. I put that on everything that I love. Hundreds and fifties and sometimes the dubs. I put that on everything that I love. Need a dub, that's on everything I love. Put that on my auntie and uncle's son. I need the money, I need it lump sum. I put that on everything that I love. Motivating, paper chasing, working like Jamaican.